Hi there, Aquarius. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa, from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the rules might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So, Aquarius, how are you guys doing? Miss doing your readings. Because, you know, sometimes I resonate a lot more with Aquarius reading because my Venus is in Aquarius. So yeah, don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign as well, okay? But anyway, as usual, this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Oh, beautiful. Okay, Aquarius, your overall energy, you have the Four of Cups, and then in your overall, that's your overall challenge. And your overall energy, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Moon in upper position. I feel that right now is the time where you're supposed to be standing still and appreciating what your values are. Okay, it's similar to the Sagittarius reading with the Knight of Pentacles here, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. But the Knight of Pentacles is like in traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you would have a knight sitting on a horse and holding a pentacles right near his chest, right? He knows that wherever he goes, this pentacle means a lot. Okay, this pentacle means something. Okay, and he has to be very, very careful on which directions in which he wants to go to, because he needs to make sure that wherever he lands or wherever his destination is, that pentacle is going to be appreciated and it's not going to be used for something that is bad, or people are not going to be robbing him, right? Now, this is you, Knight of Pentacles. You're understanding your values now. You have a lot more self-respect. Your self-esteem is on point. Your self-worth is on point. But then you have the Moon right here where you're kind of like questioning, I don't know. There are so many unanswered questions. I don't even know where I want to go, and I don't even know where the universe or life will take me. And in this period of time, you are kind of like required to stand still. As long as you know who you are, that's enough. Okay, that's what matters. Now, what are your overall challenges here, Aquarius? Is you have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups talks about emotional unavailability, or everything that I see does not impress me to a point where I want to take that cups. Okay, it's not impressive. It's not what I want, because it's either one, you've seen through the patterns, or you've experienced things and you know how it's going to end. But with the Four of Cups, that is your overall challenge. Now, why is it challenging here? Because if the universe were to gift you with something that is good for you, if you were to be sitting there with this type of energy, with this type of attitude, Aquarius, you could be missing out on something that is good for you. So keep that in mind, okay? Now, in the past, you have the Five of Swords and also the Eight of Wands. From this person's side, they have the Seven of Wands and also the Five of Pentacles. I feel that in the past, you guys were, I don't know, Eight of Wands is a very rushing type of energy where it's just like kind of like fast and, you know, shoom, 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 shoom. I feel that in the past, you know, your head was going like, you were excited and you kind of like being a bit impatient about things. And you're not really willing to allow people, situation, connection, or even environment to give you a headache. Because I feel that in the past with the Five of Swords in here, you're eliminating things that you feel is giving you headache, is giving you the feelings, the thoughts that you don't like. Okay? Now, in the past, this person, Seven of Wands and also the Five of Pentacles, I feel that this person was being very defensive. There is a sense of being abandoned as well in here, but with the Seven of Wands here, this person is being very, very defensive. This Five of Swords could be in reaction over their defensiveness. You know, we're going to clarify. We're going to see in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Justice and you have the Ace of Cups. I feel that in the present moment, there is a healing energy that comes through, okay? And the need to bring some sort of balance in your life, in this connection. We're going to clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Ten of Wands and also the Eight of Pentacles, I feel that there is someone here who is really wanting to put in the work with you, okay? Wanting to, and I feel that with that comes the Ace of Cups, comes that healing power. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? In the future, you have the Wheel of Fortune and also the Empress. I feel that, I swear to God, this is similar to Sagittarius reading. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. There is blessing that comes around. There is something here that you've been wanting to manifest. There's something here that this person has been wanting to manifest and wanting to work. From your side, you have the Page of Wands and also the Ten of Cups. When you guys are just being playful, minding your own business, that's when you see things started to align, especially in your relationship sector. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? Now, I want to clarify this Ten of Wands from this person's side in the present moment. I'm not going to clarify the past. I just don't like it. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. I never do anyway. Ooh, okay. Oh, so there's pain here, especially with the Justice. But you're not allowing it to come in between you and your purpose. You're not allowing it to come through between you and what you want to do, what your goals are, what you aspire to be in life. Now, Ten of Wands clarified by the Death card, the Hermit, and also the Knight of Cups. This person is going through like a lot of transformative energy, where I do feel that this person is reflecting a lot upon themselves. And I feel that you're going to receive some sort of offer, especially with the Knight of Cups in here. But why is this offer painful to you? It's interesting. Let's see. Let's dive deeper. I'm going to clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Cups here. You hate falling in love, don't you? Yeah? Same. Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and also the Knight of Pentacles. You might be dealing with two people, but it's like the old versus new kind of energy. But if you're dealing with one person, I do see this person, you know, kind of like wanting to work on this connection even further, to have some sort of talk that will then translate into an agreement between the both of you. Because I don't really see Hierophant as something like commitment per se, because, you know, it's a general reading. People have different situations. But for me, Hierophant is always about agreement. Agreement where two people are equal, and then they're making an agreement based off of for the greater good, you know? So I feel that this person would want to make some sort of agreement with you, where both of you could be standing on a very even keel and you could talk, share, and discuss. There is an excitement that comes from this person of doing so. Now, from your side, Six of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups. There's this sense of like, fuck, I'm going back to the big waves that I've been trying to move from. But you know what? I'm going to do it. Kind of energy with the Three of Pentacles and also the Ten of Cups. However, guys, if you're dealing with two people, actually, the person that is coming around after some sort of reflective episode, for some reason, this person coming back around is going to cause you a little bit pain. It's like this person is awakening or some, kind of like triggering the pain that you felt. You know what I mean? But I feel that you guys are going to be very fair and you guys are going to be very balanced. And in regards to the new person that you guys are dealing with, yeah, this person is just going to, you know, they're very exciting, you know, and they want to offer you something. And you guys are like, oh no, I don't like this kind of thing. Like, I just want to do my own stuff. I just want to deal with my own stuff. Like, I kind of like want to heal, but like, you know, this is a good energy. So I'm just going to try and, you know, try to work things with this person. Okay, let's clarify the future. I'm going to clarify the wheel here. Did you hear that? My stomach was growling. I'm hungry. I need to eat after this. Yeah. Regardless if you're dealing with one person or two people, I do see you guys being much more balanced in the future in a way that you're no longer going to be in a situation where you're overextending yourself. So you have yourself and then you have another energy that complements you. There's no gonna be a codependency attached to it or something like that, but you know your goal and then you know this is the energy that complements. It doesn't complete, but it complements. You know what I'm saying? Because in the future, this person is in the energy of like really wanting to expand things with you. I think this is going to be at around Libra season, where I feel that it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, where this person really likes the companionship aspect of yourself. And like, if they've been thinking negatively about you, they're going to start thinking positively about you, and they would want to expand things with you. But in the future, you with the Page of Wands, clarified by the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and also the King of Swords, like, as I said, you want to work on a relationship, but not forgetting yourself, not forgetting who you are, not losing yourself in it, which is healthy. Clarify the Empress here. Tower. Ooh, clarify the Ten of Cups. Oh, okay. Got it. You have the most beautiful reading out of all signs that I've done. And I just, fair. I just went back from being MIA for almost a year. So yeah, this is me new doing these again, but like, you have the most amazing results or the future out of all signs that I've done. Why? Is because I do see progression, not only from your side, but also from your person's side. I feel that whoever it is that you guys were dealing with, they were kind of like quite rigid in a way that they view things has to be this way. Yeah? And people who has that tendency of like, it has to be this way, is because those are the things that they can control. But life sometimes throws us things that are unexpected, that could be actually something that we need, and it requires some sort of adjustment and compromise for all that matter. So I feel that whoever it is that you're dealing with in the future is going to come to realization that there's something here about what they believed in, or, like it has to be this way kind of energy that they believed in was not working for them at all. Because it's the Tower, it's the universe. It's not you doing it to them. It's just universe or the divine, just like giving them some sort of Tower moment, okay, to make them see that, whatever it is that the belief system that you had, the things that you want to be controlling, it's not working. It's just not working, okay? And it's time for you to move away, to walk away from it. It could be an addiction. Like, you guys might not like their drug addiction, for instance, or you might not like, I don't know, like something about something that you don't like about them, and you've been trying to tell them, but they don't listen. And universe here with the World and the Tower has its own way of like showing people that like it's not good. Like, it happened to me, like a lot of times in my life where it's like, no, this is good for me. This is good for me. This is good. Like, my belief system, this is what protects me. Or no, this is a good job. Or this is a good man in my life. And then like, God is kind, God is the best. Like, show. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not, Anisa. No, it's not, Anisa. And this is what's going to happen in this person's life that will then make way to make this connection work between the two of you. Now, if you're single and ready to mingle, and if you totally do not want this past person, then I do see you probably dealing in the future with somebody who is like that. Somebody who has completely changed. So if you were to be listening to their life story, who they were, like, let's say 2 years ago or a year ago, they're completely different from who they are, from who they were. Like, you would see that changes. Like, if you see their pictures, like, wow, like, you were like this, and like, yeah, I've changed. I don't like it anymore. That kind of like energy. Okay. So that's how you knew that's the person that I'm talking about right now. Okay. So let's pull some advice card for you guys, Aquarius. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and also the Eight of Pentacles in upright position. I swear you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, because Sagittarius has this advice as well. In a way that I feel that in the present moment, what you guys need to start focusing on has a lot to do with you appreciating yourself. This is the Actor Tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. This is somebody who is admiring his work, his craft, his dedication, the time that he has spent, the time that he has put in. Sometimes, oftentimes, you know, we walk into a situation, we do things, even if it fails, like, we don't appreciate, like, wow, it fails. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in myself that we put in like a lot of anger, like, but we don't see that, wow, like, actually this experience taught me this. I'm so proud of myself because I'm like this. Like, let's say, for instance, you were in a toxic relationship and you're able to get out, that you should start appreciating yourself of like, wow, like, I'm strong enough to pull myself away from a toxic relationship. Stuff like that, okay? So I think there needs to be more self-appreciation that you guys need to start implementing for yourself. Now, with the King of Pentacles and also the Ace of Wands right here, there's going to be like a lot of opportunities presenting itself towards you for this month, Aquarius. Now, should you take it or not? It should depend on whether it's going to align with your goals in the future or not. Because the first card that you have in your advice card is the King of Pentacles, in a way that right now what you need to focus on is you need to focus on the long term. Okay? Not about relationship, not about someone else, not about anything else. For yourself. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And if there is an opportunity that knocks on your door, does it align with that or not? King of Pentacles actually talks about compatibility as well. Aquarius, especially Venus and Aquarius, because I have Venus and Aquarius, have this tendency of falling in love with people that, you know, other people in your circle would never understand why you fall in love with that person, right? But you would find this one reason why I like this person very, very much. Now, with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands right next to it, it asks you to, you know, rather than going after for the very thing that you feel familiar of, that one reason why I like this person, how about you go in the lens of King of Pentacles, in the lens of what's practical. And what's practical in a relationship is compatibility, right? Do you have the same values? Are your values aligned? Is your understanding of trust and commitment similar? Because these little things in terms of compatibility is what actually matters in a relationship rather than anything else. If that person doesn't have a job and you have a job, it's okay. If they are trying so hard to find a job, then, you know, it's a solvable issue. Everything else is a fixable issue. What really matters is the compatibility aspect of it all. And that is something that you need to start paying attention to in the future. Okay? So I think that is it from reading for you here, Aquarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys have been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.